Hi guys, and welcome to TSO Crypto. If you like technical analysis, or if you want to learn more about technical analysis, how to read charts, cryptocurrencies, or other assets, how to trade other assets, make sure you like this channel and subscribe for more content. Remember, we go live at 9 p.m. Central every night, so you can ask your questions there. You can also, ask requests on other assets that you want me to analyze. Today, we're going to be checking out market cap, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and ADA. That's all the time we're going to have for, so let's get rolling. Market cap. What is happening with market cap? We can see that market cap did move down today. Remember, market already opened for tomorrow, so we're seeing tomorrow here going on the green. So today we did go down 3.33%. Already tomorrow going up 3.20. We're trying bullish engulf today's candle, right? We're trying to bullish engulf today's candle. So let's get going, right? There's nothing else bullish happening here. We are not doing any tweezers top. We're not doing anything of that sort. Again, I'm not going to say we're double bottoming or anything like that yet. We are trying to move up, and we're going to have resistance at that 236 fib retracement. That's around $1.9 trillion. Now, if we do move above that area, we're going to have resistance up here, and that's going to be very close to that $2 trillion mark, which is where we want to be above. So let's get going. Look at Bitcoin. What is happening with Bitcoin dominance at 42.21% of market? Bitcoin did gain dominance yesterday, 0.64. Today, losing a little bit of dominance, 0.17. That means that alts are gaining more than Bitcoin. And we could see that alts are gaining 3.39% in general, while Bitcoin is just gaining 3.07%. Let's check out the Bitcoin chart. Sitting at $42,296. Yes, this chart is an eyesore to see, but it has very reliable supports and resistances that we have traced and we use on our live stream. So what do we have here on Bitcoin? We're not creating anything bullish. We are trying to gain a little bit right now, bullish engulfing the previous candle on the daily, which is really good. And with that, we could move for that $42,996 mark. Now let's go look at another Bitcoin chart real quick here. This is a chart where I usually reference to on the stream. This chart, we created this fractal pattern, right, of this larger move back here. Right now what we're seeing is this play us down a bit. And yes, we did draw this line expecting Bitcoin to go back down around that $48,000 mark, which is where we hit. Starting to go back down again, following that line down. It's trying to stay out right now, out of this area of support and resistance, which is this large yellow rectangle that I have. Yes, it's large, but that is where we're going to find support resistance. We're trying to stay outside of it, and that is good. Now, if we check out real quick here, the monthly, we're going to see that Bitcoin is still printing a red candle on the monthly, and it's going down around 10.27%. Still have 2 more days to go in the month. If you believe Bitcoin is going to close green, leave me a comment. And if you believe it's going to close red on the month, also leave me a comment. I want to see what you guys are thinking. Let's go and continue looking at our analysis. Let's go here on the daily, the chart we were looking at, and let's move on to the 4-hour chart. So on the 4-hour chart, what's Bitcoin doing? Bullish divergence, strong against the RSI, starting to get that action to the outside. Last 4-hour candle, which we just closed a couple minutes ago, bullish engulf the previous one, and right now we're going for that second movement up, which might target that 20 moving average. That is going to be having Bitcoin head to $42,578. If we do move above that area, again, our next resistance is going to be at $42,996. And if we do get above that area, $43,923, and so on, as long as we keep on moving up above these lines that are marked either in white, blue, or green. So those are my resistances to the upside. Now, if we do go to that 20 and we reject, where can Bitcoin go? Well, Bitcoin will very likely, after a rejection, we'll be looking for a short move down. So it could be targeting again for a retest of $40,997. I do hope that we do go on the green because we are at this critical support, breaking below 40,000. Very likely going to have Bitcoin go to 39,291. I don't want to see Bitcoin at those levels. Again, bullish divergence against the RSI. Neutral right now at 47.64, pointing sideways on the RSI, meaning we don't really know where we want to go. Last candle was, getting us to go higher. Right now, moving sideways a bit. Not too bad. We just moved up. Again, we could continue moving higher. Let's go to the 1 hour and see what we're creating there. On the 1 hour, on the stream live, we had bullish divergence. With that, the possibility for action to the upside. We've had this resistance line here on the blue, which we are breaking outside of, and that is good. We do want to be breaking outside of that resistance line. That gets us to go on a short-term bull trend. I was looking here for some short-term hidden bearish, which is not playing. I was worried that was going to put pressure on the price at this 9 p.m. candle, and that we're still going to go down. We did start to go down slightly on the 10 p.m. candle, but we reversed that and we managed to break out of that, resistance line, which is really good. It gets Bitcoin to go higher. Again, if you are on our Discord, you got this notification. I went on the Discord and said, guys, Bitcoin's creating bullish divergence. We're very likely going to look for action to the upside. It was, right around this time here, we did go up, hit that 20, rejected, created more bullish, and now we're going higher still. So again, our in is good. Bullish divergence, good play. Now sitting neutral at 54.80. It's starting to move sideways a bit, so not too bad. Again, right now we're still looking for action to the upside. There is nothing bearish happening right now on Bitcoin against the MACD. Against the RSI, we could argue that we're starting to develop a hidden bearish divergence that is certainly going to try to put some pressure here on the Bitcoin price. And that move is looking like this. We're coming from a high point here on the price to a lower point here on the price, and going from a point on the RSI to a higher point on the RSI, right? So we're going, we're struggling to go higher than the previous high, and it's taking us a lot more relative strength to try to go to that level. That's how I would interpret this. So again, we are creating that hidden bearish. What hidden bearish gets us is maybe sideways motion. We might see a struggle here on the price and maybe some action to the downside. However, like I always say on the live stream, hidden bearish divergence is finicky, because guess what? We can keep on pumping, and so long as we stay below this price here, we're going to still be making more relative strength. That means we're going to be going higher, and it could get to the point that it doesn't trigger. So hidden divergence, not the most reliable. All I would be looking at here is for some potential stagnation, maybe some slight action to the downside, and see if we can continue with our move here on the corners. Let's go and check out Ethereum. Ethereum is sitting at $2,915.06. So let's go check it on the daily. Again, doing very similar moves to Bitcoin. Ethereum, again, nothing happening here on the daily. Finding support at 2,789, hitting it almost spot on, right? Trying to go back up, not quite bullish engulfing yet, but we are still moving higher in the daily. And if Bitcoin continues and the rest of crypto continues going higher, Ethereum very likely is going to follow suit, and we might bullish engulf the previous candle, and that should be pointing us to our reversal. So neutral at 43.09, pointing up a little bit here on the RSI. Nothing else happening here that is bullish or bearish. Crossing the MACD, not so close right now, but if we keep on making positive momentum, we could be looking for a cross on the MACD, and that could be a potential good in. After those crosses, particularly if we're above that 200 moving average, we have very, very good in MACD strategy entry. Let's go here to the 4-hour chart. We are creating bearish divergence, hidden, broke us down. Guess what? Hidden bullish, coming into play, breaking us to go back up, getting above that $2,891 mark. Not bad. Last 4-hour candle broke us above there. This 4-hour candle, as you can see, barely moved down a bit, hitting that awesome support and trying to move higher. We could be going for that 20 moving average. Neutral at 46.99. Let's go to the 1-hour chart and see what's happening there. On the 1 hour, look, bullish divergence, right? Just like Bitcoin, had strong bullish divergence here. Pop, hit the 20, rejecting also the old resistance line, breaking back down again. Strong bullish divergence once more, this time against the MACD and the RSI. And with that, we're getting this very nice action here to the upside. I like it. I like the way it's going. We're breaking that, resistance line that puts us on a short-term bull trend. Now, Ethereum is creating the same type of hidden divergence that Bitcoin had. And what I'm looking at here is basically the move that goes from this high to this lower point, and goes from this lower point here on the RSI to this higher point here on RSI. So again, high on the price to a lower point on the price, and a low point on the RSI to a higher point, hidden bearish divergence. That could get us to stagnate. Now, we're very close to that upper portion of the Bollinger Bands. They are not tight. They haven't tightened. That means they're not squeezed. That means there's still volatility, and that is good. Volatility can get us wild price action. So on a rejection, where will we be looking to go? A retest of 2,913 would not be bad for Ethereum. On that note, we're going to leave it there for Ethereum. We're going to go check out ADA and see how ADA is doing. ADA at $2.09. Let's check it on the daily, man. ADA, ooh, that chart looks nasty. There we go. Now it's fixed. ADA here, I was pointing out to people on our live streams that ADA was starting to do the same move that Bitcoin did, right? So we had divergence, divergence, divergence. We're looking for that hidden divergence, which we didn't get here. That's okay. We still play like Bitcoin, right? That fractal pattern I talked about Bitcoin earlier. Same move here, right? Going higher, coming to here, and then dropping more. So again, very closely looking like Bitcoin. Again, we had a bearish, not bearish. We had a resistance line that we broke above. We were unable to get above the 20 moving average. We flirted with it 3 times on 3 continuous days, failed. broke down below the previous high that I have here, that previous high here, 100%, that will be at the closing. I like to use the closing, right? We are moving here below that resistance line again, right? Became support, right, for a couple candles, became resistance again when we broke below. Right now we're trying to break back above, but we are finding our support here at the 786, which is around $2.03. Right now sitting at $2.09. So let's go to that 4-hour chart. We don't have anything on the daily that was bullish. Let's go here. I moved something. There we go. Do we have anything here? We didn't. We're coming lower, more negative momentum lower here still. Low point to a higher point, negative to less negative, and a low point on the RSI to a higher point on the RSI. So nothing happening on the 4-hour. We're sitting neutral at 41.38. Again, we bullish engulfed the previous 4-hour candle. Right now we're still running on that, and that is pretty good. So let's go to the 1-hour chart. There's really not a lot of pattern developing right now, except for divergences. That's all we're spotting here on the 1-hour. Look, bullish divergence, strong action to the upside. We saw it with Bitcoin, we saw it with Ethereum. It's a recurring pattern in crypto right now. So it looks as though the market in general is looking to move up, and the market in general hit some kind of support. Cardano hit the 786, Ethereum hit 2,900 and change, and Bitcoin hit, the 40,990 something. So again, we talked about those earlier. I'm not going to go back to them, but again, bullish divergence moving up. We went up, hit that 20 on the last hour candle, rejected slightly. Now trying to move higher, which is good, but watch out. There is hidden divergence developing. Am I going to put a lot of weight on the hidden divergence? Not right now. Right now I'm saying it's just there. Be careful. It could get us to stagnate. It could get us to reverse again. Maybe you go back down to that 20 moving average. You have it here against the MACD, and we have it here also against the RSI. So on that note, again, it's what we have. Potential for a slight move down, maybe stagnation coming into crypto. That is going to be what we have for today or tonight, depending on what time you're watching. And again, guys, if you're liking the content, make sure you hit that like and that sub and that bell so you're notified when we go live or whenever I post another video like this one. Thank you guys for watching. That's going to be all. Thank you for watching TSO Crypto. I'll catch you again tomorrow. Until then.